Here's your latest with Dictionary with D. Diddy trial day number 2. Y'all, I wish I was in there in that courtroom. Cassie is testifying. But we got boots on the ground with Lauren LaRosa. Child, they talking about freak offs and how long it took.
Biggest thing, Cassie took the stand. This is the first time that Diddy and Cassie, that I'm told, have been in the same room in the last 6.5 years. Because you got to think about it. She's sitting not only in front of Puff, who's looking straight at her the whole time, directly straight at her the whole time, but she's sitting in front of his family, his mother, his children, some of the other children's moms that she has spent so much of her life with. She has some explaining to do. Like, there was text messages where she texted and said she wanted to freak off so bad, and this was the day of the video, the CNN video, beating video. She talked about just all of the supplies that they would have, body oil, baby oil, candle wax, extra linen. So she gave us different steps of the freak offs. First, step 1 would be this descriptive foreplay. So she says the male escort would get there, and Puff would help her choose the male escort, right? Like, it would be, allegedly, Puff would help her choose the male escort. So there would be, photos sent to her through agencies, or she said they would even enlist on Craigslist at some points. If out loud describe everything to Diddy, whether he was in the room or not. Then it will go to step 2, which would be touching. So at this point, they're rubbing baby oil on each other, lubricant. But she says that there was like a thing with the baby oil. Like, there was almost like an alleged fascination where they would oil almost every 5 minutes, because that's what Diddy wanted. He wanted you to be oiled to a certain extent. She made it very clear that they were a very choreographed event. It's so crazy because when she described the freak offs, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, I was like, it sounds like he was directing a music video, which, I mean, but these were actually smell good candles. She said that he always wanted to make sure it smelled really good. And she said that eventually the candles moved from candles to actual lighting, like studio lighting, or almost like party lighting. And they showed a photo of Puff in the court in a background that, just like the red light that you would get from Amazon. But she said that these were actually actual studio lights that could change on demand to different colors. She says that she alleges that Puff would even step in sometimes and be like, "Yo, y'all not oiled enough. Y'all need to oil more." At 3 and they would do different sessions, so it'd be different men, different sessions throughout the time period, and it would last for hours. And she said that they lasted for 3 days. And she said, and the prosecutors asked her, "Well, at what point would you sleep?" She said, "I wouldn't." After watching her and detailing her history with him and all of that, it's going to take a lot to convince me that she's just out to get him for no reason. I got a girl who was young, really, really in love. She was even very hesitant to answer some of the questions. You could tell that, it's her nature to still kind of protect him a little bit, right? You got that too? Yeah.